All right, and we are here at Running Aces in Columbus, Minnesota with Phil Fuhrer, who went out in fifth in the Big Turkey event. How you doing, man?
Well, it's my biggest cash ever, live or online, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Just telling the guys here that now I feel nervous. I think all the nerves are hitting me now.
Right.
Biggest final table for me. So, but with about 15 people left, not skittish, but maybe had some nerves getting up to about 15 people left, 15, 16. The nerves disappeared at that point, and I felt fine all the way through the end and getting knocked out. But now I'm feeling a little nervous, but I'm happy. I feel good. You always have the disappointment of not doing better, but you know.
What do you mean? Hold up those chips. All right,
I haven't cashed them in yet.
Yeah, look at that.
That's 41-31.
All right, so what was this again that you could have done better? What was this stock?
Well, Mitch.
What did you buy in for?
125.
Okay.
Satellited 125.
All right, and how were you this morning when you walked in?
63,000. And I was in 18th out of 20 players that were left.
Yeah, and your chip stack was right around 18 or 20.
Yeah, there were. I was wrong in some of my final posts last night. Apparently there were only 20 people left. I don't know if somebody turned in chips and just called it a night, or we lost somebody the last hand. So yeah, 18 out of 20.
There you go. All right. So super. So talk to me a little bit about the run at the end.
The falling apart at the end?
No, not the falling apart at the end. We'll get it. We'll get it here. So you were taking people out left and right there for about 20 minutes.
Kuvang.
So tell me about this.
Yeah, well, I took out Kuvang, Ryan Hartman, a couple of big names I took out. It wasn't necessarily taking out a ton of players, and I think I took out 3 maybe, if I remember right. They were short stack. I also had, I was doing a lot of folding, and I was doing a lot of maybe some min raising, and if they were 3-betting, I was doing some folding then too, based on the hands that I was raising with. In that particular instance. So I think a lot of times, particularly towards the end there, my ace-king, for example, I took somebody out with that, if I recall correctly. I did a sort of a standard smallish raise. They 3-bet me, or I think they shoved all in over the top, and that was sort of the type of thing I was waiting for. I was hoping to get kings or aces actually here, because I was again with the folding, trying to set people up, trying to throw out a limp or something and shove over the top. In many ways, I came into this with a club, and that was my weapon of choice today. I tried to avoid having to give myself any post-flop tough decisions, or as few as I could, which meant that I was looking for situations where I could 3-bet all in, raise all in. And my chip stack allowed me to do that. I mean, my chip stack really allowed me just to go ahead and play that way, which is good, because I play that way fairly well.
Yeah. You're used to that. Well, let's put it that way.
I'm used to that. So it's good when you've only got 13 big blinds, and really the best play you can do is just shove all in, and just wait, and with a good hand. I mean, I wasn't doing it with junk. In fact, the hands I would fold to were like ace-7 suited, ace-9 suited, getting 3-bet against me. I just didn't want to have to make any tough decisions after the flop or the turn. So I would just let them go. Let them go at that point. Yeah, okay, I lost some chips, still got plenty. Just move on.
Okay. And so then at the end, your luck ran out. I'm assuming. Because you skyrocketed up to about 700,000 in chips there, and then it was a quick bubbling after that.
Well, and I'll tell you what happened. Part of what happened was we got down to 6-handed, and I felt that I had to start to loosen my game up. I mean, I couldn't sledgehammer people anymore. I had too many chips, so
Where did the chop talk happen? I mean,
Mitch.
The chip stack.
No,
the big chip stack nixed all the chop talk.
Yeah, the big chip leader who's on my left. Quasi entertained it, but he didn't want. He turned it down. Mitch Schock from North Dakota, WSOP bracelet holder. offered a chop, which I thought was unfair to me. He said I only had 400,000 chips. I actually had like 540 at that point. So he was trying to lump me in with the sort of the 310,000 to my 540, and the other lady had like 400. Trying to lump us all together. So, but anyway, I got turned down. 7,500 was what he was offering. So that never came about. But we got down to six-handed. I felt like I had to loosen it up some, and I tried to do that. I bumped up ace-7, got 3-bet. I played that hand, and it didn't work out for me. Played a couple other hands where I called. I'm in the big blind. I couldn't get pushed around anymore, so I did make some calls. Made some mistakes. I think I Facebooked that. A couple of bad battle of the blinds where I probably should have shoved pre-flop, pocket 4s. I had pre-flop folded around to me. I had 4s. I probably should have shoved there.
Didn't we work on that small pocket pair like 2 days ago?
Well, I hate
that
pocket
exact
pairs.
same damn hand.
No, you said 3s. 3s I would have just folded.
Oh,
4s I smooth called, and he threw out a flop bet. I called that. He checked the turn, and he rivered a queen. So I was ahead, and I think he had queen 5, I think, on that particular hand, and he would have folded if I'd shoved. Should have done that. Played another hand, again, battle of the blinds, and I think I had ace-3 suited. I probably should have shoved on that, too, and I just smooth called and ended up getting the dummy. Yeah, it was ace-3. Ended up getting the dummy end of the straight, and he rivered the top end of the straight. So a couple of bad. I mean, that didn't cripple me. It hurt me, and then I got down to the point where I just had to push with 5s.
Excellent job. Excellent job. Raise
Thank you.
Your glasses here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
To Bill. I'll take this here. And that'll be the wrap-up of our coverage here at the Running Aces in Columbus, Minnesota with the Big Turkey event. This is Mark Cardenas signing off for the CPL Poker Podcast. Let's take a look at those chips one more time. No, I just need to see those one more time. There we go.
They
All right.
in here.
All right. There we go. Have a good one.